So hi guys, I just wanted to make a short video about this latest creation of mine. I call it the Subox Pro. It is a Hackintosh that I created with scrap. I had some old PC parts laying around. And I thought, why not try to create something? Let's say I didn't want to spend too much money on it, so I didn't want to buy a PC box. At that time, my daughter bought some shoes, and I thought, why not use this shoe box and see if everything fits inside? And actually it did, so I'm going to show you around. Please don't laugh, it's just a funky idea that I had, okay? So on the outside we have the power button that I ordered from eBay, about $10. You can find it even cheaper if you order it from China. This is a small 12mm fan that I have used in order to provide more cool air to the parts inside, because it was the temperatures were not so good in the beginning. In the back we have, this is just an adapter for my GPU, adapting from DisplayPort to HDMI. This is a hole I created in order to have access to the rear I/O of the motherboard, and this is a USB Wi-Fi stick. I liked it because it had this part that extends it outside of the box, and I needed that. And this is just the place where the power cord is plugging to get power. So on the inside we have, of course, a very easy access. You just open the shoe box. This is the 12mm fan I was talking about. It is slim because I didn't have much room for a higher one. The parts inside, as I said, are mostly junk. That is, this motherboard had a problem. A lot of the pins in the CPU were bent, so I don't know, maybe this is the reason why this RAM slot is not working. Only this one is working. It has an 8GB RAM slot that I had, let's say, laying around. This is an Nvidia K600, which is extremely cheap. It's only, I bought it 12 euros from the Greek market. This is a power supply that was left over from an old Dell small form factor PC. Again, it is very, very small. It's just 80 watts, if I understand correctly. So this is why I'm trying to use parts that are very low in energy. And I have two SSDs. One is for Hackintosh, and the other one is for Windows 11. It is a dual boot, that is. And I usually prefer, when I make Hackintosh, is to do it in dual boot, because sometimes when you have problems with the Hackintosh, you can boot in Windows and solve the problem. The CPU is an i5 2500S. S is the low power variant. This is why I prefer it. This CPU, I used it from an old iMac that I had, iMac 2011 that I had. And this GPU, the K600, does not even need an extra power supply. This is why I preferred it. It is a low profile, which I needed in order to fit into the box. And actually that's it. It's not too fancy. Here it is the power button. You see that I created this hole for the power button. Everything seems to be working. So now we'll try to boot it up and see if everything is okay. So now I have everything ready. I have plugged the Subox Pro to the power. I have also connected it through HDMI to a monitor. I'm just using a cheap combo of keyboard and mouse. And so let's go and fire it up. You see, pressing the power button, it also lights up. You will see that I have a choice of booting either to Windows or macOS Big Sur. Automatically it boots to macOS, but now I'm just showing to you that I can choose Windows if I want as well. So let's boot first of all to to macOS. While this is booting, I forgot to mention that I have drilled some holes here. It is for the power supply to have more air, and some holes at the side for the GPU. Okay. So you see it boots quite quickly, and probably this is because of the SSD. So I'm going to put my credentials here. You see, Subox. So we have booted up to macOS Big Sur. I'm going to show you now also as soon as it boots up. You will also see that I've also managed to connect to the Wi-Fi. You see, I have used a patch from Chris 111. If you want, I can leave a link in the description. So about this Mac, you see, this is macOS Big Sur version 11.7.10, 2.7 GHz Intel Core i5, 8 GB of RAM. The GPU is Nvidia Quadro K600, 1 GB of RAM. Okay, as I told you, it's not a powerful machine, but it does the job. Displays, that's the display. Storage, you will see it is one SSD with macOS, the other one is with Windows. And memory, as I explained to you, only using one slot because the other one is not working. System report, I don't know if there's something you need to see here. Graphics, you see Nvidia Quadro supported metal GPU family, etc. Hardware, Intel Core i5, blah blah blah, quad core. Here you can see everything is working fast. I did run some benchmarks, to be honest, even though, as I explained, the machine is not something powerful. I am not going to run them again because they take a long time, but I have taken screenshots of them. I'm going to show you. So this is the GPU score, mine, not even 1000, the metal one, okay? And this is the CPU score. I'm using a Geekbench 6, okay? It is 545 and 1617 for the CPU. I know it's not powerful, but as I explained, it gets the job done. You can write scripts, you can use it for browsing the internet. It's quite okay. It's quite okay, and it was a fun project. Maybe I'm going to use it, I don't know, to my country house, to bring it to my country house. It's fun, though. You see, internet is working as well. You see, internet is working just fine. Full screen also. You get the idea. Okay, now we'll also boot to Windows, just to show you. For Windows, I'm using a special edition of Windows 11. It's a lighter edition, which I needed because, as I explained, the CPU is not powerful, the GPU is not powerful, so I needed something to be as much power efficient as possible and RAM efficient. You will see. This is the version of Windows. It's called Windows X Lite Optimum 11 edition 24H2, which is the new, the most recent Windows 11 edition. It's running okay. Again, you can use it for work, for browsing. You will see the power consumption and CPU and GPU, only using about 2 gigabytes of RAM. Let's see, and it's still loading. This is Nvidia quadro. This is the CPU, 4-core i5 2500S. I have installed Office, so you can use it for work as well. And that's it. I think it's a nice computer. It was a fun project to make. Temperatures are very, very nice, especially considering that everything is run inside of a Subox, a cardboard Subox. I think I'm pretty happy with the result. Pretty happy. I don't know. Let me have your comments down below. If you believe that it's worth it, if you believe that I should throw it in the garbage, I don't know. But it was quite fun. Everything was made out of junk, and still you can use it creatively, do some work with it. And also it was fun to try to make a Hackintosh out of it, which was the biggest challenge, let's say. Okay, that's it for this. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you believe about Subox Pro, my latest creation. Thank you.